So I'm at 9 health. This Firelands portal needs to give me something good.
This last act of sacrifice is mine.
And that is not great. I mean, it's one of the best entrance effects in all of Hearthstone. This last act of sacrifice is mine. Yay, that's great. It's just that it's not a taunt. I needed it to be a taunt. If it was a taunt with 7 health and Divine Shield, it would be amazing, but it's not what I need.
Well,
Now, he only needs 5 damage beyond what's on the board to kill me. And the fact that he's taking so long makes me think that maybe, just maybe, I've got a chance of surviving. If I can survive to turn 8, maybe I can find Blizzard, maybe MC Tech can do something for me. There are possibilities. So you think right now you're safe, right? You think you're safe. But look at this. He plays Murkai just as the rope starts to burn. So now I'm thinking, is this some kind of BM? Or could he just not count? I mean, I know math is hard and all, but seriously? You needed the whole turn to work out that lethal?
nothing.
I guess when he emoted me, yeah, that was probably BM, right? Losing to Murlocs. There are worse things, right? It's fine. What am I playing today? I am revisiting Duwin's Big Spell Mage featuring Khadgar. Now, I played this deck, a couple of weeks ago. I had so much fun with it. Any deck that Duwin creates, I have fun with, right? And in the previous video, a lot of people expressed surprise that Duwin plays anything that is different to Hunter. No, Duwin plays a wide range of decks, and he is an incredibly competent deck builder. So I have faith in Duwin, I have trust in him, and I wanted to revisit the deck just to see how this deck would perform at rank 2. Because I've been moving back and forth between ranks 2 and 3 for some time, and just want to see how this deck would perform. The game you're about to see is a very interesting one. It's against a Treachery Lock. You don't see those too often on the ladder. So, without any further ado, Duwin's Big Spell Mage versus a Treachery Lock.
Versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the games begin.
So, you don't know what kind of a Warlock it could be at this stage. Between ranks 5 and 2, I have faced Rena Lock, Treachery Lock, Cube Lock, Zoo Lock, Mechathun Lock. They've all been represented on my journey. And I've won some, I've lost some. Now, the lack of a turn 1 play pretty much eliminates Zoo Lock. So it's not a Zoo Lock. But it could still be Arena Lock, a Treachery Lock, a Cube Lock, or a Mechathun Lock.
How long can this go on? How long can this go on?
How long can this go on? Well, by the looks of things, this is going to go on for quite some time. Saronite Chain Gang. Well, it's not a Cube Lock then, or a Demon Lock. Which means this could be Arena Lock or a Treachery Lock. So, we're narrowing it down. And this dude plays Skulking Geist. Wow, just wow.
The end is coming!
He must have been running into a lot of Jade Druids if he's playing Skulking Geist. Or priests that play Holy Smites with Prophet Velen. Okay, so we're going to get some value out of the Doomsay here. Value in that it may prevent him from playing something, and then I'm free to play Medivh on turn 8.
Trust me.
Okay, he actually plays stuff. He plays Doomsayer into my Doomsayer, and he taps Lost. I mean, I understand why he did it. He's trying to make space in his hand. And he probably doesn't see himself getting much value from his Doomsayer in this game. So we've seen multiple copies of cards, and now we know it's not Arena Lock. And this is when you start to think of it being a Treachery Lock.
Unleash me.
So we've seen a Siphon Soul. What I'd like to do now is bait out another bit of removal. So we're not committing Khadgar to this board. Oh, that's pretty good. We've only got 3 large minions here. So we want to bait out Twisting Nether. And once we've seen Twisting Nether, we will feel safe to play Khadgar and Power of Creation. Okay, there it is. So now, do we commit Khadgar to this board?
We must band together, united.
And a bit of bullying there from Stizzle466. Apparently he's coming for me. Here we go. Ooh, Hogger. Hogger has won me games in the past, but actually I'm going to take a 6-6. The stats on this are great. Oh, 2 7/7s as well. Yeah, the stats on this are much better. Hogger has saved me in the past against aggro decks, but this is really unfortunate. I thought I was safe because we'd seen the Twisting Nether.
Do not fear power. Fear those who
Oh well.
wield it.
Frostlich Jaina, she's going to have to carry this game. We've used both Power of Creations. Khadgar is no more. He's gone. So the Elementals are going to have to win this for me. Oh, that's pretty interesting. If that Coldara Drake survives this game, just the ability to use our hero power more than once and generate more water elementals, that's pretty nuts.
I wonder.
Mustn't forget that in our hand we have Kaligos for a free spell. We also have Coalite Oracle, so there is the propensity to mill him. But as always, timing is everything with these things, and that is a Grim Patron. That all but confirms it. This is a Treachery Lock. And this game just got very, very interesting. I have no words. That was just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. However, we have MC Tech.
Engaging TC-130. Mental dislocation.
Of course, we steal the injured Grim
A
Patron.
new Valore Daniel.
But it's okay. We're back in control. And we still have some stuff in our hand that we can play. With Caligos.
Forged in blood and shadow.
Okay. He is a relatively substantial board. The question is, do we play Flame Strike here? I think we do. It removes a chunk of his board. Sacrifice the MC Tech, because otherwise he'll kill it with his hero power. I was contemplating Caligos into Flame Strike, but I think this is better. Because it allowed us to hero power. So, knowing now that this is a Treachery lock, what's going through my mind? I'm waiting for Treachery to get played, basically. And there it is. Fel Reaver into Treachery. And now, let the milling commence. Meteor, Artificer, Dragon's Fury. Okay. I can live without those cards. I would assume that he does not run Enzoth, and that now that we've seen Gul'dan, he won't have much in the way of substantial minions now. Oh, that's interesting. So we've seen Twisting Nether, we've seen Godfrey. If we can get these big minions to stick on the board, we can win the game. And what is interesting is we can start killing him with his own Fel Reaver.
Unity, precision,
I'm almost out of cards.
And these cards, they're not bad cards to lose.
I'm out of cards.
Yeah, thank goodness Dragon Caller Alana was not milled. Because that would have been bad. Nobody expects Dragon Caller Alana. So even if he clears this board, fine. And interesting here, he's targeting the Fel Reaver. I mean, he could have targeted the Hydra. I would have taken more damage, right? Interesting. Play the Dragon's Fury because it does nothing, and maybe it gives us an extra charge for Dragon Caller Alana, being bullied again by Slizzle466. Making me cry. So, Daughters of Flame awaken. That's a lot of 5/5s on the board. and they're going to assume there's no more AoE. So if there's no more AoE, we just win. And there we go.
For now.
Dragon Caller Alana winning games in 2019 feels good. Okay, so Duwin's Big Spell Mage featuring Khadgar. That was a really fun game against the Treachery Lock. If Dragon Caller Alana had been milled at the end there, would I still have won that game? I had Caligos ready to go in hand, and maybe Caligos would have given me something like a Pyroblast, and maybe that would have helped me still win. I don't know. But either way, things worked out pretty well for me. So, if you guys have the cards, I think this deck is certainly worth a go, certainly worth a try on the ladder. Would I call it a top deck in terms of tier 1? Probably not. You know, there are other decks out there, like Odd Paladin, there are rogue decks out there that probably deserve that top tier 1 spot. But this deck is still incredibly solid, and you can overwhelm your opponents with, with AoE, so you can deal with aggro decks quite nicely. MC Tech is a massive, massive help against aggro as well. Against control decks, you've got big spells like Meteor, you've got Power of Creation along with Khadgar, which can give you massive value in the late game. So you can go toe to toe with slower decks that play big minions as well. This is quite a versatile deck in that regard and offers a great bit of flexibility. And thanks, as always, to Duwin for his deck building skills, and I feel privileged playing his decks. So thank you very much for joining me, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and the next couple of videos that you'll be seeing on this channel will feature my climb to rank 1, because after this game, I was so close to getting rank 1, and just one more win away and I'd have hit rank 1, but then I started losing. Not with playing this deck, but I was playing, I think, Odd Paladin, and I started losing, got knocked all the way to rank 3. So yes, the next couple of videos will feature my journey, my climb in the Mage season to try and hit rank 1 on the Wild Mode ladder. So, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you all again very soon for more Wild Mode fun.